Hello, folks. I actually watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume Dus last night, and as I say, I actually enjoyed it. Not as good as the first one. Very few films are, but I still enjoyed it either way. This one has a wee bit more of a, I don't know what way you would say it. The plot splits between two factions. One half the film goes one way, the other goes the other. So it's kind of disjointed that way. There's a few things about it that I actually really liked. As always, Michael Rooker is Yondu. Yondu was brilliant. I love Yondu. Um, him and his magic whistle. I can't whistle normally, and they're like, but I love Yondu in this. And then you got Baby Groot, and I have to say, for anyone who hasn't seen it, there's no spoilers here, but the opening to the film, you probably seen the trailer with the massive the monster thingamajig. That pretty much is the start of the film, but the way it works is it works brilliantly around Baby Groot, and as in love with the music is playing. It's brilliant the way it's done. It's absolutely brilliant. But the film itself, it's it's slightly disjointed, because there's parts that go from one side of the story then to another side of the story. They have to work in Nebula. Obviously, Nebula's in the film because she's in the posters. And she survived the last film, but yeah, so it goes from one side of a story to another side, one side to another side, back and forth for about 2 hours. And obviously, at one point, Peter Quill, Star Lord, meets his father, aka Ego. If you if you know the planet, if you know the books, you know where that's going. But either way, it's Star Lord along with Ego back and forth. So he stays along with him, find out where it comes from, and back and forth. But afterwards, and then there's the whole thing with what's called the sovereignty, which is the thing that kickstarts the whole thing to begin with, which is pretty much an alien royalty, or at least they consider royalty, or an embassy, which is we are perfect, and they have a thing against, without spoiling stuff, they have a thing against the galaxies, guardians as well. So they interfere. It's it's the way it is. Obviously nothing's perfect. It's the same with the last film. You got the Creed, and you had the Guardians, and either way, there's gonna be space battles, and in space battles, there's gonna be quick remarks. There's gonna be sarcasm. That's the way this film is. It's pretty much the first film again, just not as good because the first one was so surprisingly good. This one, brilliant. The last one, brilliant. It's just a wee bit, but only because the wee bit is because it's got a high standard to live up to. Either way, it's still one of the better Marvel films. It is not as bad as Iron Man 3, it's nowhere near as bad as Iron Man 2. Definitely better than Iron Man, or not Iron Man, Thor Dark World, but definitely right up there. A little bit along I'd say around the Avengers standard. Not Ultron, but Avengers, because I wasn't a fan of Ultron. But definitely up the Avengers stand, definitely around Winter Soldier stand. Either way, I loved it. I'll watch it again. I'll probably end up watching it tomorrow. I go back to cinema if there's seats. I was happy enough that I got there. We nearly nobody in there, which was great because I got to piss myself laughing at the jokes, and there's plenty of jokes. And this, oh no, I'm not gonna say. Oh no, I was gonna say it. No spoils. No spoils. Ah, no spoils. Nearly did it. Nearly did it. Nearly did it. Nearly did it. But gotta go watch it. If I don't watch this, I'll have to go watch Beauty and the Beast. I can't watch Beauty and the Beast. I know how it ends.